That's wonderful, and let's pass it over to Kim Farin, who's Chief Marketing Officer at Boulder, Colorado, and she's going to be talking about one specific but very powerful example of working on visitor congestion. Over to you, Kim.
Thank you. Yes, we rated rated ourselves as a 9 on the marketing and a 3 in management. It looked like a lot of other people did too. So we just were dipping our toes into destination management with a hiker shuttle that goes to the most popular trailhead in town. It's located right here, right at the foot of the Rockies. Boulder's located right here too, right at the foot of the Rockies, just 30 minutes from Denver. 50 years ago, the citizens of Boulder decided that they wanted to tax themselves and buy this piece of land. And they also decided that there's a lot of other land that we would like to buy, and in 50 years, they have purchased 45,000 acres of land. And that's a lot of land, and that's a big number to understand, so this is how I describe it. If you were to take all of the ski areas in Colorado, the Aspens, Vales, Breckenridges, and combine all of that land together, you would come up with 40,000 acres of land. The citizens of Boulder have purchased 45,000 acres of land that surround our city and give us instant access to hiking trails, places where we can be with nature and clear our heads, and it really does shape our lifestyle. This is the hiking trail, and so because of this land and all of the hiking trails, and because we are so close to Denver, this trail gets about 500,000 visitors a year. And there are not that many parking spots, especially in the summer. On the weekends, there are only 450 parking spots in that neighboring neighborhood and at the bottom of this trail. So you can imagine people come to the parking lot and they just circle around and around and around, and they're getting more and more annoyed by the minute. They're also going out into the neighborhoods, parking out there where the neighbors and the residents are not too happy about it. So nobody is happy. And in 2015, a transportation study was going to happen, and our CEO found out about that transportation study and decided that she wanted to be a part of it. So she got herself invited. But not only did she get invited, but she decided that she would pay for half of that study. So that the next year, when a traffic study came about to study just particularly this issue, tourism and Marianne were already at the table. We all knew that a shuttle was the answer. But the city had tried a shuttle once before, and it just didn't work, but it's because it wasn't incentivized. There was nothing that had changed any differently other than saying a little bit of message saying, hey, come ride the shuttle. So the city made significant investment and put in parking kiosks in that parking lot and around the neighborhoods. And we knew that people weren't going to be too happy when they first got to that trailhead forever and ever and ever. They've been able to park there for free. The residents have been able to park there for free. And what the heck? So a piece of the project, of the puzzle, was that we had people stationed in the parking lot saying, hey, yes, you now have to pay. And it's just a little bit. It's just $2.50 an hour. But if you're not happy about that, you can drive back down 5 minutes down the hill, park for free, and then ride the shuttle bus up. Another thing that we have in the parking lot is our mobile visitor center. So that is the CVB's mobile visitor center, a 1972 VW bus. I think it's always an age-old question of, do you ask the visitors to come to your visitor center, or do you take the visitor center out to where everybody is? And so in Boulder, it's at the bottom of this trailhead. That's been a really popular thing for residents, visitors, us, the city. So that other that house there. It's called the Ranger Cottage. It's where the Rangers are. And they are really happy that this visitor center is here. They can do what they do, which is ask people or to answer questions of where should we go hiking. They can answer those questions, and we can answer the questions of, hey, are you looking for a place for lunch? Or let us give you other ways to extend your stay. We also have another one of these. It's purple. And she is located in another outlying parking lot, so where people are hanging out waiting for the shuttles to come. There's a photo booth in that one and in this one, and brochures and a friendly person. We knew that dogs were going to be a key piece to hiking in Colorado. Everybody wants to hike with their dogs. So the bus takes dogs. The bus takes big backpacks, strollers, picnic baskets, all your gear. We knew that was an important thing. The bus gladly takes it all. Another interesting component is that we have staff on shuttles. So on each ride, there is an ambassador that talks about environmentalism and things that Boulder is known for, and loving the earth and protecting the earth and being nice to that trail that you're about to hike on. A measurement of success for us was going to be, are the residents happy? Can we make them happy? And we succeeded, I believe. We got this really nice note back from a resident who lives near that trailhead. That was a big success for us. So there are 20% fewer cars up there, happier residents. The CVB is now looked, I think we've always been looked, but especially now looked by the city as a really trusted partner. And tourism, I think it helps with visitors understanding that tourism is a valuable part of the economy. We just finished up a resident sentiment survey, and 80% of our residents said, yes, tourism spending is beneficial to the city. I think I did it again. I'm going to push. Thank you. So my big takeaway is that when you hear that there are discussions happening in your town, don't just sit by and wait to hear about those discussions. Like Sina said yesterday, don't think of yourself as just the fun cousin and go sit at the fun cousin's table. Attend the meeting and offer your opinions and your perspectives. Offer cash if you can, and sit at the grown-ups table because tourism has a place there. Thank you.